New venture, looking for motivated seller.
Selling what?
Who cares?
Hey, hand me that.
No, it's okay. I'll clean up my plate.
Well, I don't mind.
Gwen, it's not our kitchen.
Yeah, but there are dirty dishes. Oh, hey, look what I found. I was cleaning out the closets. Well, I used to play with dolls.
They're not dolls, they're action figures. Gwen, just slow down, okay?
What's going on with you?
Nothing. That's the problem.
You know, a new one of these comes tomorrow.
Yeah, just another perk of living with Dad.
What, there's something wrong with getting the newspaper delivered?
No, it's not the newspaper or the dishwasher or the big screen TV. Why are you smiling?
No, because it's a big screen. Hand me that. I want to finish up.
No, I'll do it. Let me do it. I'll clean up.
Okay. You rinse, I'll load.
Okay, deal.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Wait a minute. Excuse me. Hey, you want me to put on a movie? Come on, you need a break. I'll pop on a DVD and I'll make some popcorn.
And then what?
We eat it?
No. I mean, after we have to go back to living without all this stuff. Because it's easy to get used to, you know, for me too, but we don't belong here, and I don't want you tricking yourself into believing we do.
Jade, are you around? Luke, have you seen Jade? What is going on in here? Get your hands off of my son. Get away from him.
What is it you want me to do this time?
Kill someone.
Sorry, I must have that hearing virus. It's a senior thing. I thought you said kill, as in the big sleep.
I need a problem eliminated.
Well, here's your opportunity to be the bigger person, Emily, and walk away. You can say bad things behind their back.
No, that won't get the job done.
Who could you possibly hate enough? Oh, my God. Meg Snyder? You want me to whack Meg Snyder?
This is a jail, not a hotel. You don't ring for service, and we don't deliver fresh towels.
I just needed some information, Hal.
Then talk to your lawyer.
Look, the evidence against Meg, it'll never fly in court, right?
Unfortunately.
So she's been released?
Unfortunately.
So she's not a suspect anymore? It's over?
For Meg? Unfortunately not.
Thank goodness. My baby's home.
Oh, this place never looked so good.
Why didn't you call me? How did you get here?
I took a cab.
Oh.
Where are the kids?
Oh, no, they're asleep.
Already?
Yeah.
I didn't realize the time.
You hungry, sweetheart?
No.
Here.
From the bank?
Yeah, I have to file them.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Shh. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
What interest are they charging?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're home now.
You know, I remember when you and Daddy paid off this place. He was so proud. You worked your whole lives to own the farm.
He would want me to do this.
So you could pay for my lawyer?
For our daughter's future, that's what we want.
You know, all I could think of right now is a long hot soak in that clawfoot tub upstairs.
Meg, I need to talk to you first.
Nothing good ever follows. I need to talk to you first.
The lawyer just now called, and the report from the lab came back. The blood on your gloves matched Dusty Donovan's.
Mom, get out of my room.
Luke!
And knock next time.
I did not! Don't fight! Oh, shut up!
Hey, don't talk to Jade like that.
Is James that really your name? This woman is a complete fraud.
Mom!
Please, just let me explain.
I was gone, so you decided to make your move.
No, it's not like that.
Did you know? Did you know that I was out of town? Do you know that I was at the orphanage? And you decided to use my son
Mom,
as
she's not,
insurance?
she's not using me.
That's not how it is.
She's a liar. She's a con artist. She's
Mom,
not
that's
Rose's
enough.
daughter. She's lied about that. She lied about everything.
Please, just let me explain to you.
How could you use my precious memories from my sister against me? How could you steal from me? Why didn't you just take the bracelet, as much money as you could, and just run away? What else do you want from us?
Nothing. Everything that I did it out of love. I didn't do anything to hurt you. I swear. I just wanted to.
You have me. You have my confession. Why do you keep harassing Meg for something that she had no part of?
How many reasons do you want?
Why can't you just let her get on with her life?
Like Jen and Emily? You know, thanks to you, a lot of people aren't having it very easy getting on with their lives. Especially the people you're supposed to love, even Will.
Why? What happened to Will?
He married Gwen. She was raising a child she thought was hers, thanks to you. Will stood by her. Now he thinks he can't live without her. So they found a judge to marry them, and now it's the two of them against the world. Sounds kind of like the same crock you sold Emily. That had a real happy ending, didn't it?
Will is married?
Before he even graduated high school. So add your kid brother to the list of lives you've managed to ruin. Congratulations.
My dad sat there, and I sat here, and you're sitting where Mom used to sit, and Jen, when she was home, sat there.
Wow, the whole family at the dinner table every night. Iris was a big fan of TV trays.
TV trays were completely illegal in Barbara's house.
Was it hard for you when she left?
Yeah, no, at first. And then Emily moved in, and it was cool for a while. She made it like a family again, and Daniel and Parker were running around everywhere, and it was great, you know. It was always great for a while.
Sounds like your dad tried.
Yeah, he always tries. But there's cracks, you know, and you just don't see it because they're buried under passing the potatoes and crayon drawings on the fridge. But they're there, just waiting to open wide and swallow you up.
I don't really understand that last part.
Don't try.
Well, I want to. It's just, there's a bunch of stuff I don't know.
Don't think that we can be happy here. Okay, no one can be happy here.
Oh, I gotta think for myself.
I'm sorry, I just sounded like my dad.
I don't think your dad's such a bad guy.
Yeah, he didn't used to be, not always, you know. Especially when he was with Emily, he used to be able to be happy for other people.
Well, he's letting us stay here.
Yeah, and a couple of weeks ago, he let us sleep out on the street. What's that tell you about him? His rent for living under his roof is control. You know, he might do it with a pat on the back or a couple extra bucks in your pocket for gas, but he just wants me to live life his way, not mine, and be on his side, not Mom's.
And are there always sides?
Yeah, always. Which is why I need you to promise me that the only side you'll ever be on is mine.
Keep your voice down. I never said a name.
Well, who else have you seen kissing Paul Ryan?
Do you want your money? Huh? Are you gonna start lecturing me on the evils of revenge, Henry?
No, wait a second. I have a healthy respect for revenge. When you and I, remember, put Babs Ryan in that cottage in the woods, I was the trigger man with the water gun.
Yeah, well, this time I need something more than water in the gun.
And you want me to pull the trigger?
You do this, you won't regret it. Execute this one little detail, and you will be swimming in cash, Henry.
Execute. That's such a fascinating choice of words, Emily.
Yeah. Who's executing what around here?
So, when did the lawyer call?
Well, he called just before you came in. So do you want to tell me why Dusty's blood was on your gloves?
The important thing is they can't use that against me. There was a breach in procedure when the police searched my room.
It doesn't change the truth, Meg.
What do you want me to say, Mama? Paul already confessed to Dusty's murder.
Suppose Tom thinks that Paul had help, and he starts to look for more evidence.
He can look all he wants.
Suppose he looks at the bridge.
Nobody knows that.
I know.
Mama, you have to trust me.
Sweetheart, that goes both ways. Look, I know that you're probably exhausted and your mind just can't get past that hot tub up there, but I am really, really, really scared for you.
Well, don't be scared.
Well, then, will you please tell me what you have to do with Dusty Donovan's death? I promise, Meg. I promise I will not judge you.
The problem is, the more you know, the more I hurt you, and I don't want that.
Meg, did you hear? Did you hear what I said? I said I won't judge you. Meg, I love you.
I love you too, Mama. But you just can't fix this.
Meg, listen. Ever since you were a little girl, I mean, you brought every wounded bird to that door, every wounded animal. I mean, when you were 10 years old, all you talked about was saving the whales. I mean, there is no one out there with a more kinder, loving heart than you have. But you are not a little girl any longer. You just can't go out there and save every lost soul, and particularly not Paul Ryan's. Nobody can do that.
Leave her alone.
I want you to get out.
Stop it.
Please, Lily, I wanted to tell you.
What? You were too busy stealing from me? The way you stole from those nuns that tried to raise you?
No.
Yes, you stole money from nuns.
It wasn't like that.
I spoke to Sister Elizabeth, Jade.
That woman hates me.
She's a nun. There are rules about hating, but I'm a mother. I don't have to play by those rules. I want you out.
Mom, you have no idea what you're talking
I do
about.
know what I'm talking about. She has lied. The papers that said that she is Rose's daughter, she stole them. The way she stole the money from the nuns.
What is going on in here?
What does it look like? We found them in bed together. This girl seduced our son.
Maddie, I can't believe you and I haven't gotten to know each other. Henry's told me so much about you.
I have?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, and you're just adorable. She has your smile, Henry. Anyway, I'd love to take you to dinner. Maybe the three of us can go. You go to Oakdale Latin, right?
Yeah, she sure does, and I bet she's got a lot of homework to do. Did you get the rest of the stuff put upstairs?
Yeah, no drawer space.
Just shove my stuff underneath the bed, okay?
The bed.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Where am I supposed to sleep?
We'll get a cot.
Can't. Fire restrictions, I already asked.
Okay, then we'll get a bigger room. Could you excuse us for just a minute?
Sure. Family first.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I need to upgrade to a larger room. It's Coleman, room 624.
Of course, Mr. Coleman.
Yeah. See, we'll just get a couple of doubles there, and then we'll double the closet space. We'll double the drawer space.
You know, we're pretty full. I have a couple of 5-star rooms. They're suites, 1 and 2 bedroom.
Oh, I wasn't planning on spending that much.
Excuse me. Can we have just a little sidebar?
I'm a little busy right now.
It won't take but a moment. You could be living in the penthouse, Henry, if you do this one little favor for me.
Penthouse? Henry, you're moving into the penthouse? How'd you pull that one off?
I'm on your side, and you know that. It's just the way that I see it. Not everybody in your family is off the wall.
Yes, they are.
No, not Johnny. Still can't believe how big he got.
Yeah, he sure did.
And he looked at me the way that he used to.
Well, it's because he loves you.
And when I tickled him under his chin, he made that weird sound that he used to make. It's like not quite a laugh, but almost. And if we weren't here, we would have missed that.
Okay, so you're right. There's good things about being here, but I want you to keep your guard up, okay?
Will do, Will.
Because, not everyone in the crew is so cuddly. They surround you and then they start squeezing the life out of you.
Well, you have soul-squeezing rights on this body. Besides, I'm not afraid of a little dysfunction.
Yeah, that's famous last words.
You wanna go watch that movie?
Why don't we skip the movie?
I made popcorn.
Yeah, bring the popcorn. We might work up an appetite.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, don't answer that.
It could be about a job. Hello?
Will, it's me. I have less than a minute, so don't hang up.
I am begging you, Meg. You have to start thinking of yourself.
I am.
What, you're holding back evidence?
It's not my job to help the police figure out the case.
Did Paul Ryan tell you that? It is your job to do the right thing. I raised you to know that.
I do.
Then how can you stand there and expect me to accept that Paul Ryan's confession is the end of things when both you and I know it isn't? You know, I cannot get that night on the bridge out of my mind.
And I wish that you really hadn't been there.
Yeah, well, I was. And I must tell you something, I feel so guilty. I feel like I am hiding this horrible secret.
How many times can I say I'm sorry, Mama?
Look, Meg, if you won't talk to me, I tell you, just call the lawyer here. Just call the lawyer and tell him what you know. I'm sure he's still in his office here.
I'll call him tomorrow.
No, you call him now. He's right there. I just spoke.
Mama, stop treating me like a child.
Then you stop acting like one. Not talking, and you're pushing things aside as if they don't exist, as if they can just disappear. Meg, just call the lawyer and tell him that you're ready to make a deal to convict Paul Ryan.
You want me to turn on Paul?
I'm sure that Tom will give you your freedom in exchange for putting Paul Ryan behind bars once and for all.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
What do you mean it's working?
No, when we go downstairs, I'm gonna tell my parents the truth about everything. You really think he's gonna say anything about Dusty that's gonna help Janet anyway?
I say we should go to the jail together and find out. Who is it?
What do you want?
Are you okay?
It's Paul.
Hang up.
I have nothing to say to you.
Come to the jail.
No.
It'll change everything. I'll explain when you get here.
Do you see this? Even from jail.
What did he want?
He wants me to come see him.
Why?
I don't know. I don't care.
Well, maybe you should go.
Did you hear anything I just said?
Yeah, every word.
So Paul's got nothing to say that I want to hear.
Well, maybe it's something to say that Jen wants to hear. Look, she said something before and I can't get it out of my mind, all right? She said that she feels the same way about Dusty that she did about Johnny. That he's still out there, that he's still alive.
Just because she was right about the baby doesn't mean she's right about Dusty.
Yeah, but if Paul knows something, then it's worth a try. I'll come with you.
No, I don't want you anywhere near Paul after what he did.
Will, you're a nice guy. Me, I'm not so nice. He tries to say one word to me, I'll shut him down before he can open his mouth.
Do you really think he's going to say anything about Dusty that's going to help Janet anyway?
I say we should go to the jail together and find out.
How could we be so gullible? Holden, she used us. She used Luke.
Mom,
Luke,
it's
your
not
mother
like...
was talking to me.
I didn't get a chance to tell you, but I went to the orphanage. I spoke to Sister Elizabeth. Jade is not Rose's daughter. She got her hands on the right documents and then stole from the nuns on her way out of town.
You did what? You don't know everything.
Go ahead, tell him.
Lily.
Tell him about
all right,
Teresa.
Look, let's just. What we should do is just take this downstairs. We'll discuss it downstairs.
Look, it's not what you think
You
I
two
care about, Luke.
Get it together. We'll meet you downstairs.
That was perfect. And your dad's timing was great.
I can't do this.
What do you mean it's working?
No, when we go downstairs, I'm going to tell my parents the truth about everything.
Can I just borrow him just for a second?
Oh, sure. Just make sure you bring him back.
What is her deal?
Her deal.
She has this weird look in her eye. You know, there are certain women who seem to be able to get guys to do their dirty work for them. Is that what's happening here? Has Emily got you mixed up in something that you shouldn't be mixed up in, Henry?
No, of course not.
Then why did she say that you can get the penthouse?
She thinks big.
Did you tell her about BJ's money?
No.
What did I told you.
You told me not to touch a diamond. You can trust me. I have not touched it.
Well, then why is she saying that you can afford the most expensive room here?
Because she was trying to get me to take a job at this tabloid that she works from time to time.
Oh, yeah, when she's not in jail? Henry, I read the papers. I know this woman has a whole lot of history.
But don't worry about Emily, okay? Then go ahead and answer that and keep an eye on your minutes.
I'm under...
They kill you with the overcharges. Just take it. I'll take care of her.
Yeah, well, your trouble is you have a thing for blondes.
Yeah, not since my 12-step. It's just brunettes and redheads from now on. Would you answer that?
Okay, I'll be right back.
Well, she seems like a great kid.
She's a smart kid, Emily, and she sees right through you like cheap cellophane. Now, I do not have a dark side, and I don't want to be any part of yours. If you want to put a hit out on Meg, you call the mob. And if you ever reveal any of your twisted schemes in front of my little sister again, I will call the mob myself.
You don't know what you're asking.
I am asking you to tell the truth.
No, you are asking me to bargain for my freedom by hammering nails into Paul Ryan's coffin when I haven't been charged with anything yet.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Everything I did was my choice, Mama, not Paul's.
Meg, I raised you to stand on your own 2 feet, to take pride in what you do, and to know that your life could be complete without a man in it. I just wish that someone would explain to me how a strong, independent woman like you just falls apart at the seams the minute someone like Paul Ryan comes into their lives. What kind of a hold does this man have on you?
As long as you don't say anything, nobody can hurt you.
You know, maybe you should start taking your own advice.
Me? I'll be fine. I know what I'm doing.
I hope so. Did you mean any of those beautiful words you just said?
Yes, you know I did. I meant every single word, my precious girl. Yes.
Then why do I still see that disappointment in your eyes?
Oh, sweetheart. Because you need to take responsibility for what's happened, for what you've done, so you can make things right. You need to.
One thing, Mama. One last thing, okay? Just believe in me. Trust that what I'm doing is the right thing.
What? For Paul Ryan? Or for yourself?
I'm going upstairs.
Meg? Meg?
What do you want?
Hey, congratulations. Both of you. That's...
Who told you?
Hal. With his usual charm. Gwen, I'm really glad you're here too. I've always really liked you.
Paul, what the hell do you want?
Nothing.
Well, then we're leaving.
Well, no, don't. Wait.
For what?
I want to give you two a wedding present.
I'm not interested.
You're broke, aren't you?
Everybody knows I'm broke.
Barbara's circling?
No more than usual.
I can help, you know.
Here we go.
No, look, I'm not trying to play you, all right? I can't do that from in here, at least.
And how do I know that?
Well, I want to give the two of you a gift. I am going to take all of my assets and release them to you. Both of you, right now. Well, not now. I mean, as soon as my fancy lawyer can do something like that.
What, are you buying a character witness?
No. You don't ever have to see me again, in or out of court.
Right.
Look, I could apologize to you and everybody, Jennifer, for the rest of my life. But it wouldn't change anything. But money changes everything. Give you a place of your own. You can buy an education, put a little food on the table.
You know, I think we'll manage.
Manage? Come on, don't you want more out of life than just managing? I'm offering you freedom, Will. Freedom from me, from Hal, from Barbara. You know she's never gonna let up on you two. You know that.
You won't let up. You killed Jen's boyfriend, and then you expect me to feel good about taking your money? I'm not for sale.
Come on, Will. You of all people, you know that the sky sometimes falls, all right? And sometimes brothers, they lie to brothers, and sometimes family is just really a fancy word for betrayal. But look at me. I'm not going to be able to hurt you or anybody else for a long, long time, okay? That's kind of the whole point of jail, and I'm going away for a long time. And you two, you have a shot at having a really good life together, and I would like to help you. So don't be an idiot. Take the money.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. This water's not going to stop me from being angry. You warned me. You knew something was off, but I was so caught up in missing Rose. How pathetic is that?
Why didn't you tell me that you were going to the orphanage?
I didn't want you to talk me out of it.
Where is Rose's daughter, this Teresa?
I have no idea, but you know what? I can't even think about that till I deal with what's going on right under my roof. Our son is having sex, Alden, with a girl that obviously does not care about him or anybody else but herself. This is not what we wanted for our son.
You know what? Jade said that she could explain. How? I don't know, but let's just hear what she has to say.
The only thing I have to say to her is goodbye.
You were great just now. I almost believed we had sex.
This is wrong.
Yeah, a lot of things are wrong. Like treating your kid like he's a freak of nature because of how he's wired differently. That's wrong. Did you see your dad's face just now? He was relieved.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you, I saw it. I mean, part of him was mad, but part of him, it was like he had gotten an answer to a question he's been asking for so long.
Whatever. My mom's a different story.
Yeah, maybe, but he calmed her down. She listens to him. He's on our side. And we can get him to stay that way. Just don't cave. I'm not gonna force you.
Wait, Jade, what do you get out of this?
You know what I get out of this. Life with the real family.
A real family? My mother hates you.
Yeah, but she loves you. She wants you to be happy. And if that means keeping me around, your dad will talk her into it.
For how long?
For as long as you want. Think about it. I'm a living, breathing alibi. As long as your parents think that we're hooking up, you can have a life of your own. A private life on your own terms.
Am I lying? That
You don't want to lie? Then why don't you just tell your parents that you're gay? Or, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Good luck with the whole straight thing. Look, whatever you do, Luke, just be happy.
What's happy?
Being with the person that you love.
would all go away, Henry, if you would just do what I ask.
Eliminate the competition?
God, you are so dramatic.
You're calling me dramatic?
But you just admit it. Without me, your life would be a bore.
It would be a filthy rich bore.
Well, after I hand over the cash, believe me, you'll miss our little visits.
I'll miss you like a bad rash, Emily. Repeat after me. Prison is bad. Freedom is good.
No, you repeat after me. Poverty is bad. Money is good.
Then show me the money, Emily, and until then I'm not swatting a fly. It's my money anyway. I earned it.
You stole it.
Yeah, from a bigger screwball than you.
You know what? I may be a screwball, but who's sleeping on the floor tonight, big brother?
You think you want this done, but you don't have it in you, okay? Now, a crime of passion when you're jilted at the altar, that's one thing, but this is something completely different. You know what? Give yourself a spa day. Why don't you massage those demons out of that muscle tissue? Maybe some eucalyptus aromatherapy. I love that. And take some deep breaths. And out. And out. Yeah? Relax.
I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I'll be back later.
Where are you going?
Out.
You going to the lawyer?
You know you should put that away.
You look very happy here. Both of you.
We were. I had just trapped Dusty under the mistletoe, and he kissed me. Wouldn't stop. And Luke was trying out his new camera, and he caught us red-handed.
Do you still love him?
Can you stop loving somebody?
If you fall in love with someone else.
I can't go back, Mama. I can't undo what I did. I can't change the choices I made.
But you can be Dusty's voice. I mean, no matter what happened between you, doesn't Dusty deserve justice?
Yeah, of course he does. I'm just not sure I could give it to him.
Thank you for bringing so much peace to my life.
I'm moving in.
I'm in love with him, Rich.
I know you still love me, Logan. You're never truly gonna be happy until we're together again, the way it's meant to be. I'm not losing you, Logan. Not ever.
The Bold and the Beautiful, nominated for 9 Daytime Emmys.
Luke, this is the only way. Just follow my lead.
But what if it doesn't work?
It will. Trust me. It's all about attitude. So, are you clear on what to say?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's go rock this thing.
I think we just need to try and be unemotional about this. If we take a hard line, and Luke cares about this girl,
He's a kid with a toy.
that's not fair.
You know, I'm not in the mood to be fair.
I think it's wrong to back them into a corner. It's not the answer.
Why are you so calm about this?
I'm not. I'm just trying to remember that kids make mistakes.
That mistake is having sex with our son. What if the girls had walked in on them?
They didn't.
All right, you know, I will calm down as soon as Jade is out of our house and out of our lives for good.
You're throwing Jade out?
Well, your mom and I were...
Yes! Pack your things.
Well, if Jade goes, Mom, I'm going to.
She's gone? Henry, are you having an affair?
With Emily Stewart?
No, you can tell me if you two
Not.
are. Good. I don't really like her.
She has that effect on people.
But I do think she has the hots for you.
She does not have the hots for me. She has her talons dug into some other poor slob.
Really?
Yeah. She's crazy about him. Literally. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Okay, we'll take the money.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's all right. I can handle this.
That's great. That's a really good decision.
We're gonna put it in a trust fund for Johnny, because you've messed with his life from day one. And now he doesn't even have Dusty around to help raise him.
I'm sure that Jen and Mother will provide for Johnny.
No, that's the deal. Paul, you can take it or leave it. You see, I told you. If we take a dime, then he owns us. He controls our future.
No, stop. Look, it's fine. It's your money. You do whatever you want with it.
Great. You've had your 5 minutes.
I'm not trying to control you, Will.
What are you, bored? Paul, so you come up with another game for your prison memoirs? We don't need your money to be happy. Come on, I don't like the smell down here.
Hey, wait.
No, we're going.
I have to ask him something.
Forget his blood money.
No. It's one question. That's all. I saw Jen earlier. Did you really do it? Did you really kill Dusty?
Yeah.
On the next As the World Turns.
So you knew for weeks that this girl was a fraud, and you never said a word.
I'm carrying on like that before our very eyes under our own roof.
Where exactly did Maddie go?
Well, she's living with Henry Coleman.
At a hotel. Wow. Good call.
You're bad.